Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. We've had a marathon of a day on the channel. We've reviewed beers from all over London.
And Dorset.
And this time we're going to be reviewing Beavertown Brewing or Brewing Company or Breweries Black Betty.
Bambalam.
This one's coming in at 7.4% ABV. We've had a half an hour break, we've had some sausage and chips, we're ready to go again.
Yeah.
So let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get.
Some people go for soul food, some people go for man food. We chose the man food route.
Yeah, sausage and chips. This is Real 8140. Check them out on Twitter and all the other social networks. But yeah, nice bit of smoke on the opening. Chris, you've had this beer before.
I have, yeah. I'm a big fan of this brewery. What they're doing is they're doing everything that you can imagine. They're doing every kind of pretty much style that you can imagine. They've got a black IPA, they've got Saison, they've got...
Blimey.
Yeah.
Go on.
I've lost the plot.
Saisons, pale ales, IPAs.
Yeah. Basically everything you can imagine is in there. There's a rye IPA, the 8 ball that we did earlier. Everything they do is different, and everything they do is very, very good. The heavy water that they do is particularly good, and that's their Imperial Stout. And it's a very, very well set, kind of set up in terms of their range, and the fact that often with a brewery you find that they do X, Y, and Z very well, but they don't do K brilliantly. Everything so far I've had from these, A to P has been very good. So
fantastic.
Looking forward to getting this one going.
Talking about the heavy water, this is not the heavy water, this is the black IPA, but you kind of get a sense of where they're going with it. It's 7.4%. It can be very far away from their black IPA, but it gets a very big kind of creamy head on the beer. Naturally creamy, not John Smith's creamy.
No.
Nice carbonation, black beer. Let's get our noses into this one then. And that just smells, it's roasted, it's hoppy, it's...
One small negative in there, there's a very, very tiny touch of acetone.
Acetone?
Nail varnish remover. That kind of...
Just a pinch. Just a pinch.
Just right on the edge, and I think if you left the glass alone for 10 minutes, you'd probably lose it. But otherwise, there's a very, very clean, hot boom, it's right at your schnoz.
It's a type of beer that, if you give this to a newcomer to beer, who's interested in beer, but they bought regular kind of supermarket beer, you give them this and they love it. But you give this to somebody who kind of reviews beer on a big basis like we do, and you put your noses into this and you know it's a black IPA straight away.
Yeah,
it's got the close your eyes, breathe in.
There's the roastedness, there's the hoppiness, and you just know it's coming.
It's a black IPA.
Yeah.
Let's dig in. Beavertown Black IPA. Oh. Wow. Stone the Crows. It's one of them beers, you're on your front foot, it soon knocks you onto your back foot.
Yeah, that's why I had to lean on the thing, I knew what was coming.
Yeah. it kind of grabs hold of you. It's hoppy, it's bitter.
It's shaking this bit here.
Yeah. It's the one that makes you put your Xbox remote down and you say, right, okay,
I have to pay attention to this beer.
Yeah. Sod the gaming console, in the evening I need to sit down and concentrate on this beer. I'm picking up a coffee, a late kind of coffee.
And it comes back on the burp. Just a real kind of big hit of it.
Hint of licorice. Yeah, good stuff.
It's funny you should say actually, so it's not a million miles away from the heavy water. Heavy water is a kind of a concentrated version of this, I think. That's my view. We'll probably hit that again when we come to do that on your channel later today. But this is very, very kind of nicely developed set of flavours. It's not overly dominated by any one.
No, it's balanced.
There's a huge hop character. There's a huge malt character. Those flavours they swing back and forth all across your palate.
Yeah. Between sweet malt and heavy hops, and it's a balance, and it's very hard to do to get it right.
There's very few people getting it right altogether.
Yeah. Now there's a bit of a myth with black IPAs where you're meant to be kind of drinking a black beer, but it's meant to taste like a golden ale. No, I prefer my black IPA to taste roasted and to taste hoppy.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, I don't subscribe to that kind of idea. If you close your eyes, it could be a golden IPA or whatever. You're never gonna stick a Kipling down your neck and think, oh yeah, that's good. Potentially be a black IPA, because it's not, is it? Frankly,
no.
Is it?
No.
So the great thing about these, and you could probably bung white stout into the same category. It's the flip side of this idea, is that you're transferring some of those things in that you might expect to see, but not all of them, or maybe some more than you would expect to see if you closed your eyes. If you closed your eyes and drank this, you wouldn't think it's the hoppiest beer I've ever drunk.
No.
You would think it's only about the hops. There's no way you could avoid that malt character.
It's lovely. It's coffee, chocolate, caramel,
burnt toast.
Yeah. It even espresso. It's got a lot going for it. But then again, them hops bite, and that's what it's supposed to do. So yeah, rather quick review this one. We've got one more to go. So what would you rate this Beavertown Black IPA at 7.4% ABV?
Whoa, Black Betty Bam Blam for me is entirely 9.5.
Black Betty, I'm sorry, yeah, Black Betty. 9.5 from you?
9.5. Love the artwork, love the brewery, all top.
For me, Chris is going to be kind of vacating the building soon. I'm going to be we're going to go for a beer somewhere, but I'm so pleased that Chris kind of brought me into this kind of Beavertown and this weird beer in the art brew and the partisan we've been reviewing. Chris kind of said, did you know about this London beer scene, this huge, and to be honest, I said no, I've been drinking American beer and European beer, and I'm so pleased that he kind of said, check London out. There's some great kind of things happening, and there are. Drinking this beer, yeah, I'm going to go 9.5 out of 10. It's lovely. It's fantastic. It's just how an IPA or a black IPA should be. So Beavertown Black Betty gets a 9.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching us. Put your comments in the comments box. Please check out Mr. Real Ale 140 on all the social networks, and cheers.